Today, we recap the 2019-2020 Penn State men's golf season, an abbreviated season, with senior Alec Bard.
Back to 15, Alec Bard sizing up a lengthy birdie putt. Oh, that's nicely done from Alec Bard.
What has the last couple of weeks been like for you as you adapt to learning online and not having the opportunity to train and be with your teammates?
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. As I'm sure it has been for everybody, whether they play a sport or not. But yeah, I mean, this being my fourth year here, usually right now we're gearing up for our home event and for Big Tens and regionals and nationals and all that. And especially being a senior, this is kind of the time of your career you look forward to the most. Just kind of spending it with all the friends you've made the past 4 years, and being home and learning online. It really is kind of tough to handle. You got to appreciate the school and the professors for doing the best they can to kind of make the transition very smooth. But yeah, it's been interesting to say the least.
You and Ryan Davis, your teammate, were the two only returnees for this season, and the team is having a terrific year with the top 5 finishes and continuing to improve, as it seems like every year with the Coach Nye team. Get ready to peak at the end of the year. So what were some of the highlights for you from this past season?
Yeah, I think not a lot of people expected much out of us. I mean, we lost 3 senior starters last year, and 2 years ago we lost an All-American in Cole Miller. So we've lost a lot over the past couple of years, and like you said, going into this year, me and Davis were the only two that had ever really played in an event. I think what a lot of people didn't understand was we had juniors, Lucas Clark, James McHugh, Lou Olskowski, that they'd never played, but they were juniors. They have experienced games, and they were really kind of dying to just get in and compete. So once they got in, they kind of made their presence felt right away. And I think we surprised a lot of people, especially right at the beginning. Top 5 at Duke was obviously really good. Top 5, Cincinnati. We struggled a little bit kind of late in the fall. In October, fell back a little bit, but we had a fantastic start to the spring season, making the finals in the Big Ten match play. That was obviously a highlight. And then playing at Florida's event, the Gator Invitational, that was probably the best field we played all year, and we came in third. And we, in the span of about a month, about 5-6 weeks, we rose up 20-25 spots in the rankings. So yeah, we were definitely trending in the right direction, and it was pretty unfortunate, especially the timing to kind of end it right there. It was tough.
Yeah, you were on the cusp of reaching the NCAAs. What do you think the team could have accomplished if the season continued?
I think we definitely would have made regionals. We were inside the number, and like we keep saying, we were trending in the right direction. I think we would have played I think we had a really good shot at winning our home event. We've won that the past couple of years, and that would have been pretty important for us. And then, I mean, the goal, especially for a team that is kind of seen as like a rebuilding year, is making regionals. And like I said, I think that was a very attainable goal. Like I said, we were already inside the number for that. And once you get to regionals, you can go, like my freshman year, we made it through regionals to nationals as like a 9 seed or an 8 or a 9 seed, something like that. So once you kind of get to regionals, the pressure's off, especially if you're kind of a worse seed and you just go out and play. And you never know. We could have made nationals, and that's the thing that kind of hurts the most, is you never not knowing what could have happened.
You were with the team in Georgia when the news broke that the season was going to be cut short. What was your initial reaction and your emotions at the time?
It was shock at first. It was such a weird way of finding out, and it happened so quick. I remember we were practicing the day before, and then that's when they came out saying March Madness wasn't going to have any fans. So we were like, okay, that's kind of weird, but no big deal. And the next day we woke up and we were practicing in the morning. We were supposed to play in the afternoon. And that's when all the conference basketball tournaments started getting canceled. And then that's when we started getting a little worried. And literally, at that time I was like, all right, my career might be over in the span of a couple of weeks. I never would have thought it would happen literally like 3 hours later. So when I saw the tweet and, everything kind of came out, it was shock at first, and then it kind of set in. It was a very emotional time, especially for me and Davis. And, Davis is playing professional golf after he graduates, but I'm not. So I've been playing competitive golf since I was 4 or 5 years old. So kind of coming to terms with the fact that I'm done with something that's been such a big part of my life. It was tough, and being with Ryan and with my coaches and my younger teammates, it was pretty emotional. It was tough.
Yeah, when did you first learn that the NCAA may consider granting an extra year of eligibility, and why was that something you were considering? Because I know you're going to take that.
Yeah, literally the next day. We were supposed to stay in Georgia a couple more days, but we decided, there's no point in that. Let's just get home. So we were driving, and there was a tweet that came out about it, and that's when I first learned about it. And I actually didn't think about it much at first. Spent a couple days in State College and then drove up home in New York and kind of mentioned it to my parents, and they were very serious about it, and they thought it would be a great idea. So that's when I really started first even considering it, was when I talked to my parents, and then it seemed like every day it kind of shifted a little bit more towards coming back. And it was just kind of a confusing situation with me because I had a job lined up in Philadelphia and had that part of my life set, and then it just kind of got flipped. No, but I talked a lot with Coach and with TJ and trying to find the right grad programs. And then this past Monday is when they voted and made it official that they were going to grant more eligibility. So, yeah, I'm coming back, and I'm obviously very excited. It's been an interesting month, but to kind of be able to end it on my own terms next year I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you compete again too, Alec. Appreciate the time. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll check in again soon.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.